We just finished your second grill, honeymoon sauce. And how do you like the grill so far?
I love it. They love when I smile. They like it. The girls like it. They know I came to Diamond Boy.
Are we over or under 75K right now?
For sure.
Does it feel real?
It feel real when money touch me. When I get that check, it feel real, super real.
Did you ever meet Eminem yet?
I haven't met Eminem yet. I would love to. Really want to meet him so bad. I ain't trying to be a gangster and impress guys. Like, I like girls, so like, I'm sorry. Like, y'all might be handsome. Y'all don't turn me on. I like girls, so it's like, I'm sorry.
You don't want to be a tough gangster.
And we are back for another special episode of the Flawless Podcast, live at the world famous Johnny Dang & Co. And Johnny,
Diamond Boy, we have special guest today, man. Very special. I cut my golf day off to, Miss Skilla Baby. How you doing, man?
What's up, Johnny? Diamond Boy, Diamond Boy.
Diamond Boy, man. I appreciate you. So good to, have you be here. Of course, we just finished your second grill, one of the biggest honeymoon sauce. And how do you like the grill so far?
I love it. They love when I smile. They like it. The girls like it. You know,
And
they know I came to Diamond Boy.
Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit.
Original from Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
What made you pick the name Skilla Baby?
I don't know. I used to play football and basketball, and they used to call me Skills. And then a girl was trying to make fun of me, and she was like, "I'm gonna call you Skilla." And then I just liked it, so I kept it.
Did you keep the name Skilla?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Yeah.
So man, take us through the beginning, man. You know, obviously you're doing big things right now, but everybody's story starts from somewhere. You're started in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
What got you into hip hop?
First of all, like, my daddy used to sit like with the radio just blasting all day, and I used to be listening to music and stuff. And then Detroit, like how Detroit was when I was little, we only listened to Detroit music. So the people I thought was famous, they weren't really super famous, but we thought they were super famous. And I used to like how when they come around, people used to treat them, and I used to play sports and stuff. So sports, everybody wanted to rap and hoop when we was like little. So that's how we just can, like, you either play basketball or you rap. Like, that's how it is in Detroit.
How long was that? When did you start it?
I started when I was like 16. I was in high school.
What year was that?
2013, 2014, something like that.
Okay, back then, 2013. That's where the radio music playing radio was still very big.
Like,
oh, that's
that was like the end of the radio era. People started streaming, like Apple Music, finding out how to put their stuff on Apple Music and stuff, like 2015, 2016, like regular people. Like, you had to know how to put it on there back then. Like,
And how was your upbringing? Was mom and dad involved in your life?
yeah, I had my mom and my dad, but they weren't together. But I had both of them. I grew up in a good household. It was cool. Like, we had struggles, but I ain't grow up terrible.
But why do you pick a music rap?
I chose
When you was in high school, you think that's the career?
No, I needed an outlet for stuff I was going through. Like, I got to an age where life was hitting me fast, and I didn't know how to express myself. And then basketball really wasn't an option because I felt like they picked people for that. So I went a new route, and I just ended up liking it for real. I tried it, I liked it, I kept going, and I felt like, all right, I'm gonna make it off this one day. I just had a feeling.
Do you still remember the day one, at the very beginning that you start rap? You start like, what did you use? What equipment you use to push your music out? Because, like you say, the radio is still popular. It's the end of the radio, but back then, as I know, it's very, very tough to have a song play on radio, right?
Yeah.
So beside the radio is the stream, YouTube. It's not easy like now. What did you do to push your music out?
So the first day I went to the studio, my sister used to had this boyfriend. So he took me to the studio with him one time. I ended up doing a song, and they was like, "Are you sweet?" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I never thought, like, I would be big as I am today, even though I'm not that big. I'm still kind of like big where I'm from. So I um I always liked music, so I just go broke going to the studio, keep spending my last money, keep going doing showcases. One of the people that did showcases run the radio station is named DJ BJ. So
Okay.
I kept going to the showcases, paying. It was like 150, 200. But mind you, I'm like 16, so I'm going to work. I'm only getting like 300, 400 on the check. So boom, I keep doing that. And one day, I won one of the showcases, and he just put me on the radio. That shit was sweet.
So he
Oh,
really
okay.
kind of gave your first break.
Yeah, as far as like give me a shot on the radio and stuff like that. And then um when I got like 18, 19, I met Sada Baby. And then Sada Baby started letting me travel with him. He was crunching, like going hard. Like he was
Mm.
letting me go everywhere with him and stuff like that. I'm meeting new people and I was like, I'm seeing he getting 15, 20,000 a show. I'm like, I could do that.
Oh, so you're to travel
I
with
was
him, you can
motivated.
see. Oh,
Yeah, he motivated me.
What
So
do you get for a show
nice.
right now?
a lot.
I can tell a lot.
Are we over or under 75K right now?
I'm getting a lot of money per show. More
Does
money than I ever thought I'd get.
does it feel real?
Do it feel real? It feel real when money touch me. When I
Mhm.
get that check, it feel real, super real.
Did you know like when you started to get into that eventually it would get to this point?
No, I never imagined it because where I'm from, we got a ceiling. It's a
Mm.
ceiling for people where I'm from to where like something just hold us back. Something I don't know what it is, but it's like a cap, like a, a height that we like everybody can't go over. So it's like once I broke the ceiling, I was like, damn, you feel me?
How many songs did you release to be to get a hit song and then to break the
A
ceilings?
lot,
Oh,
a lot.
you did
You know,
record a
like
lot.
you will fail 10 times before you get one win. So it's like I
Mm.
failed so many times before I got a chance where people really gave me a shot. Heard so many no's before I got a yes. So it was like I got like this thing where I just I tell everybody if you knock on the same door, eventually it's gonna open. But you might knock a million times. It might open one time.
That's great. That's the reason I asked a question for a lot of coming up rap, but because a lot of people, of course, they love rap. A lot of them have a talents, and they thinking like popular rapper like you would amongst a lot of more artists making so easy money, but they did not see what you had to go through,
Hmm.
to get your music heard and get popular and do that.
Yeah,
It's great.
And I know we could go on Wikipedia and I can read about you, but since I got you here, Skilla, what's one thing that someone may not know about you?
I read a lot.
Oh, you read
What
books?
Uh huh.
what's
Oh,
your favorite
nice.
book?
I'm reading this book called Psychology of Money right now, but my favorite book is Night John. It's about these slaves. It was cool. Like he taught them how to read and stuff. But I got a favorite author. His name David Baldacci. He got good books. He got great books. And then another book is called Kite Runner. It's about these people from this little kid from Pakistan. In Pakistan, they got a race where you race kites and shit. And then like it's about him going to the wars and stuff like that. But the kite racing was part of his childhood, but it was just like flashback to him being in a war, getting married, and all that stuff.
But reading the book is just a hobby, or does it do anything for your music? Include your lyrics,
Lyrics, learning, anything you learn can help improve your lyrics and lyrical ability and
mm,
comprehension and all that. I feel like everybody should read or take like a psychology class or philosophy class if you do.
that's what I miss. I
if
need
you
to.
if you do if you do anything like musical or spoken words and stuff like that, anything with your words help you, like anything taking in knowledge, but they help you with anything. It's a hobby, but it stimulates me because I get overstimulated and then I just be antsy and I be wanting to move. So that like keep my brain working if I want to sit still.
So instead of just like
Yeah.
thumbing on your phone, bring out a book, and that's for you. That's relaxation.
Hmm.
That's good. You know, young kid, you know, you listen, right? It better to waste all your time to do playing game, reading the book. That's another advice from Skilla Baby.
Are you married or kids?
No, I don't got no kids. I ain't married.
Is that something eventually, one of these days?
I never seen a marriage that worked, so I don't really know. I'm not opposed to it, but I never seen a marriage that actually worked. So I'm kind of like scared.
Really? But
That's not where I'm from with our culture. Like you gotta think, in your culture it might work, in black culture it doesn't work a lot. You might see two or three families that's been together for 50 years. I don't know 10, 20 families that been together for 50 years. So like it scares me.
You know, the reason why I had to ask you that is because even though you're a hip hop artist, you have a lot of women that love your music, and I know someone that's gonna watch this is gonna want to know that. So I had to ask you that too.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just it scares me. I got I got attachment issues. So when I detach from somebody, it kind of it distracts me. Like
Because you seem like a person when you're especially like a woman when you're with her, you're all in. So like to have to worry about like when the moment if it falls out, like you said, and having to worry about the detachment, it could affect you mentally. You know, one thing I want to ask you, Skill, is you got a lot of people that are looking at you right now. You have become, respectfully, like the face of Detroit right now. And you're gonna have obviously some artists that's gonna watch this. Maybe they're in the game. Maybe they're wanting to get in the game. What's some words of advice you can give them?
keep going. You never know what people like. You never not know what's gonna work for you. I I'm a I'm a person that chase happiness. I don't chase money. Um I chase happiness, so I do whatever makes me happy. Regardless of what makes you happy, do exactly that. You got one life. You came here by yourself. You're gonna leave by yourself. Do what make you happy, and that's success to me is being happy.
let me ask a question. I'm looking at the artist the industry just like a business, but any business have a competition. How is that competition in the artist game, in the music game?
Competition is fierce. Like you gotta think like people will box you out in it. Like just like probably in the jewelry business, people probably try to box you out, try to take your customers, try to do all type of stuff. People will feel like
Do
you
they have that in
competition.
music and rapper?
100%. People will box you
Really?
out. People will be jealous over girls, your music, your style, how you dress, the way people like you. It's all type of stuff that goes into it. But you gotta tune that in and just keep trucking. That's just all you gotta do is make the best product. Everybody gonna come to Johnny because he got the best grills. You know what I'm saying? So make the best product and people gonna love you.
What do you feel is something that separates you from any other artists out there right now?
I feel like I'm one of the most genuine artists. Like my heart pure. Everything I do is out of the bottom of my heart. I don't do nothing for financial gain or I do that's wrong. I do stuff for financial gain, but I don't do nothing with a motive. Like I don't have a motive for trying to help someone. I don't have a motive for being around someone. I don't really need anybody's help per se when it comes to like doing the right thing or um I don't need people. You feel me? I need my friends and my family that's around me. So if I'm just coming around you and I don't know you like that, I'm doing it because I really genuinely rock with you. So
And you've really been on a generational run this past year and a half. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I'm gonna have a Grammy.
Is that your
Hey,
is hey,
that's what I
remember
want to
this moment.
hear.
Is that right now like your
Listen to
biggest goal
you.
is to get that Grammy?
Yeah,
And what do
How
you
that
feel like
going,
that would
man?
do for you?
it'll cement my name in hip hop and music. Cement my name in music, like you know what I'm saying? Like that Grammy make you go down in history. Like nobody ain't gonna never forget that. Like it's only certain people get those. You get a Grammy, your name cemented in history, and that's the only thing I'm focused on right now.
That the
For real.
best. Do you side with the any record label now?
Yeah, I'm with Interscope, like Geffen Interscope. I'm signed. I've been signed for like 3 years, but um, yeah, that I
How does it help? Let me ask you this question. Is that a big difference when you sign with the record label
hundred
compared
percent.
with when you
You can
in the
you can get
independent?
money. You can get money, and you can get money like being independent and shit, right? But with a record label, they make stars. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you can't do without the record label because they have those connections. Getting in those large stadiums and stuff like that. It's that shit like a secret society. Like I told you, they'll box you out. Like you can't. Certain people not answering your phone calls if you independent. Like you know what I'm saying? To get in them stadiums and stuff like that. They already built their trust with these labels and stuff like that. Somebody got to vouch for you to get these certain opportunities and stuff like that. So
So do you
it's
feel like the game's basically like rigged if you don't have the machine behind you?
I don't feel like it's rigged. It's just all about what type of artist you want to be. You can be independent, have millions of dollars, and pay your bills, or you might be satisfied with 500,000, 300,000, however much you stream. But if you want to be a stadium artist and you want to be global and stuff like that, you want that push because there's certain even marketing tools that you can't use unless you with a label.
But that's as a business person, I'm looking at the right way to look at it. Like a lot of people, I saw a lot of people like talk a lot of shit on record label, try to be independent. But if you look at the number, if you have 100% of $10, you can compare with 3% of 2 millions.
People don't understand numbers though. You understand numbers because you do business on a large scale. So they don't understand like, all right, an artist might get 150,000 a show. I might get 75,000 a show, but I got 10 shows. They only got booked for one show because they trying to tax somebody. So now you made 150,000 one time. I had 75,000 shows. I'm 250 away from $1 million. Like you know what I'm saying? So people don't understand that. You gotta understand math. You understand business. You're not greedy. So a person might try to get 10% of, like you said, 100,000 when you could have got 5% of 1 million.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
big, yeah. That's a good number that's coming up. Young rapper need to look at that because you know that as I've been in hip hop for so many years. A lot of them come from streets,
hmm
like real streets.
but the
But
streets changed now. It's not really about um money now. It's about social status. It's about um people believing, having this idea that you this type of person. And I be feeling like this, like everybody want to be super tough and stuff, but if everybody was tough as they say they were, it'd be nobody here. If everybody was killing everybody, then nobody would be alive. So it's like
Yeah.
everybody can't be this tough guy. So it's like I rather the girls like me anyway. I ain't really trying to impress no guys. Like I'm sorry, like y'all might be handsome, y'all don't turn me on. Like you get me? I like girls, so it's like I'm
you
sorry.
don't want to be a tough gangster.
I ain't trying to be a gangster and impress guys. Like I like girls, so like that ain't really my thing to be impressing men. Like I don't even care to be around them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'd rather have 15 girls with me than 20 niggas. Like I'm cool. Like I ain't really that type of guy. Like I gotta have soft legs around me. It's the only way I feel comfortable. I don't really feel right with all guys around me. Like it'd be cool for a minute, but then it's like, damn, where the girls at? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, back to the business. Do you have any artist favor or any artist that you look after to?
I don't really look up to artists, but I got favorite artists. No, I ain't gonna lie. I look up to Chris Brown though. Chris Brown, dog, just like he like Michael Jackson on steroids to me. Like I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, like, and he's such a genuine person. He He's just such a good
He's
guy
so talented though.
and talented
Talented.
and
Yeah.
underrated. Well, underappreciated. Um, also another guy, a good guy, genuine good guy is G Herbo.
What is his
Like
name, man?
G Herbo,
Jumbo. Mm.
he real good guy, real great artist, friend of mine, like a big brother. Like I I like I like them because they great people and they genuine and they humble. So
He had found Juice World, right?
yeah, yeah.
Big time. And one
Mm.
thing I wanted to ask you is I like that you brought up when I asked you about your what's your goal, and you said you want to win a Grammy. So to backdoor that question, how do you want to be remembered?
For my music as a great artist. That's why it might take a little longer for me because I ain't trying to do gimmicks. I don't want to dye my hair. I don't want to put on stuff that I don't want to wear. I, that might work for certain people because that's them. That's their personal business. Me, I just want to be regular and known for my music. I want to be known for how I sound, like sonically. So that's what it is for me. It ain't nothing else I'm in it for other than to pay my bills, go home, and look out for my family. I ain't really looking for too much just to be known as the best artist I can be. I'm competitive, like Johnny said. Though I want to be the best artist. Like I want to be the best artist, and if I go down in history as one of the best artists, that's good for me.
Do you sign any rapper?
I haven't signed anyone. I have my own record label, but I haven't really explored that only because I've just been focusing on myself right now. And I don't want nobody under my umbrella, and I'm stalling them or holding them back. Like I need if I sign an artist, I want to devote all my attention to them.
My, but are you going to do very close future, like sign artists under?
Yeah, probably in the future, after I accomplish some goals, I want some wins under my belt before I do that for somebody. It's certain accolades I feel like I should have before I um try to build somebody else up.
And you said you don't look up to any artist. But one thing I want to ask maybe, what is an artist that you would want to work with, maybe that you haven't worked with yet?
Lil Wayne, Anita Baker,
Anita
um,
Baker, that's a good one.
that's my favorite artist of all time. It's a lot of artists that I be want to work with. I swear, like all the R&B artists, every R&B artist, I rather work with them for real. They make hits.
How hard it is to be collab with one of your favorite artists,
Hmm.
and if you really try, if possible, is it's about connection or money?
Sometimes one or the other. I'm a person that if I don't know you, I try to pay you because I ain't really a person that's trying to just come around and hang with you for real. I don't hang with people I don't know like that. So
Uh,
if I want to do something with you, I'll offer you some money. I don't care how much it is. If I feel like you're worth it, I'll give it to you.
like straight business. So
And one thing I want to ask you, we're in Texas, we're in Houston right now.
Mm.
What are maybe some favorite artists from Houston or from Texas that have caught your attention?
Me personally, I'm a Sauce Walker fan when he does like the real rap, like when he rapping with substance and stuff like that. Um, I fuck with Peso too. Um,
how
Max
about older
Supreme,
generation? You
older.
listen to older like Paul Wall, Slim,
Paul Paul Walk.
like Bun B, you know?
I fuck with Paul Wall, but this what I was banging earlier. This the last thing on my shit. But that say
Uh,
DJ Screw.
you just
that's what I was just banging before I got here. That's
DJ Screw.
top of
oh,
He
my
tapped
playlist.
into the culture.
time.
Have you heard of that Mexican OT?
Yeah, Mexican OT hard as hell. I I was on he was on the freshman cover with me. So yeah, Mexican OT hard as hell. For real. I like the Dallas artists too. Dallas got a lot of good artists like
Zillionaire.
Zillionaire Doe,
Yeah.
Montana 700. Um it's a lot of good artists in Houston though. I like a lot of the music coming out of Houston. I like the older music better though, but I like the newer generation too.
Yeah, like Paul, Slim,
Hmm.
Chameleon, old generations,
Yeah,
Scarface.
yeah.
You
They
know,
got a lot of good music that was coming out of Houston at one time, like at one time. But I think DJ Screw my favorite.
how about Detroit? How many rappers like really coming up from Detroit now?
A lot, hundreds.
Oh, really?
It's a
Detroit?
lot. Detroit,
V's from there, right? From
But we
yeah.
Detroit.
didn't hear a lot of.
V's,
Mm,
Babyface Ray, Peasy, Sada, Photo Doug, um, all the band gang guys, Glock Boy TJ, um, the Cash Gang, kids, don't they hard, Izzo, Big Key, Lil Head, like it's a lot of Baby Smooth. There's so many artists that's great from Detroit. So many artists. So many. DZ, Kurt's Dollar, um, it's so many artists that's great from Detroit. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
damn.
Big Sean still the biggest. Eminem still the biggest. Like we got T Grizzly. Like we got a lot of artists that's just
Oh, T Greasy from Detroit?
yeah.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We
crazy.
got the biggest artists in the and biggest rap
In
artists in the world.
I know
Eminem,
Eminem is the
the
biggest.
biggest.
Be honest, man. When I was in Vietnam, the kid, I only know Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson and Eminem.
Uh,
I didn't know nobody else. Nobody else in music and rap. Vietnam because of so limited about radio
uh,
and music. We just heard read the magazine. That's it. Of
uh,
course, I know by the name by reading newspaper and magazine, but
uh,
not listen to his music. We didn't have radio stuff to listen to music.
mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Did you ever meet Eminem yet?
No, I haven't met Eminem yet. I would love to. All the artists in Detroit would love to meet Eminem, and I think that's why he get a lot of it'd be like a lot of push from us. Like a lot of people be like pushing away from Eminem in Detroit because we really want to meet him so bad.
He
Like,
never do tour though.
yeah,
I've
cause
been waiting for him to go to
he's
Houston.
such a great artist and he's so big that he doesn't have to. But that's where the disconnect from us and Eminem is because we actually genuinely just want to meet him. Like every artist from Detroit would love to be in the same room as Eminem, and that's why it's a disconnect from us. And people be thinking like
Listen,
Detroit
man, you should do
artists,
that. He should have a mean and green because that motivate, inspiring a lot of young coming up artists
like we
and
look up to him,
yeah.
so it come off wrong because we kind of young and it's a disconnect there in the street. It's the street stuff and stuff like that. And maybe he didn't grow up street like us, but we look up to Eminem just off his path, off how he made it, where he come from. He been on the same streets as us, so it's like you the biggest artist in the world. One of them like the biggest rapper in the world by far, and you from where we from. And a
Right.
lot of us still haven't seen you, and that just like that crushes.
The
Would
fact
you do that? Would you do like nobody know one day you could be bigger than Eminem? Would you do that like him? Like don't do tour
No,
show, just release the music.
I'm definitely gonna tour and do all that. I love doing it, so I would definitely
That's what
do
I'm
it.
thinking. Yeah. So they have a
But
fans get a chance,
also, he's
to let just
older.
is.
to what?
He's 50 something,
He's in his fifties.
so it's like he might not have that desire. He might just want to sit at home with his family, and I understand that too. But it's like we still love you. You from Detroit, like, and it's like everybody else see you when we don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we want to be able to touch Eminem and be like, that's ours. Like you get what I'm saying? You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? It's like Eminem is ours, but we can't really claim him because we never seen him. But
Uh,
everybody know he from Detroit. Like he rep Detroit. But
Got a
it's
movie
like
called Eight Mile. Yeah.
we want to embrace Eminem, but it's like hard to embrace something that you never see.
listen,
And speaking of which, where he's from, 8 Mile, because I've never been to Detroit. Like, what does 8 Mile look like? Like, what makes
So
it so historic?
this side of hey, on your side of 8 Mile, that's a different city. On this side of 8 Mile is Detroit. It's separated by an island. Like, you know how like a big street have an island in the middle. On that side, it might be Warren, it might be Ferndale, it might be all different type of cities. On this side is Detroit.
Mm. And one thing I want to know, if you could be a superhero, what would be your superpower?
If I was a superhero, I'd be Batman. I wouldn't have no power. I don't want no power. I'd just be a good superhero. Just I'm a person that like knowledge. So if I can just know how to get it done, I feel like Batman figure it out. I'll just be able to figure it out.
You know.
I don't want to fly because I'm scared of heights. I don't want to burn nobody with my eyes. I ain't really like that type of person. Super strength, like, no, I'd just rather be able to figure it out. Real like Batman. It's my
Two
favorite
two
superhero.
things also I want to ask you. What's your greatest failure?
My greatest failure? My greatest failure was my greatest failure was glorifying the streets. I think that was like my greatest failure. Because a lot of people be looking at it like it's a game that we play. And it's not. It's actually I look at the streets like a way out. So when I don't gotta be in the streets, I don't be in the streets no more because it's nothing pretty about it. I like peace. I like peace. I like moving with grace. My greatest failure, like, I think like the thing I miss. All right, I underappreciated being normal. That's my greatest failure. Like being able to just be a normal person. Cause now I don't get to do that.
When you go out, it's tough because everybody wants to take pictures and talk to you. Hey, bro, listen to my music. Is it stuff like
Yeah, and
that?
it's like your life under a microscope.
Right.
So I underappreciated. I didn't appreciate being normal, and that's like my greatest failure. I would have took my time and really appreciated why I had it, but you would never know if you're not famous or you don't have this type of stuff going on. You would never know the like how great it is to be normal. Like
Even when I go out with this guy, we can't even go. We can't even go to Chick-fil-A without him getting mobbed. So
that's what
I
I'm
can.
saying.
I'm sure your situation is
Like
very
even if
similar.
he just want to go have food with his kids,
It's tough.
like I'm eating with my family, I can't even eat with my family. Or even if I'm on a date with a girl, I might be on a date with a girl and other females pull up on me and putting a like being like sexual, grabbing me and stuff, and it's really disrespectful to the woman with me. So it's like, but I can't be mean to the fans. So it's like it's
You learn
pros and cons.
the balance of it, and then on the
Mhm.
flip side, what's your biggest success?
My biggest success is helping others. I think my biggest success is when I go to these kids' schools. I do gun buybacks. I do a lot of community work. That's like my biggest success to me because I get to help others.
That's great, man. All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much. We asked you for 20 minutes. We take so much of your time, man.
Skilla, we really appreciate it, man. Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we're checking out with another beautiful episode of the Flawless Podcast at Johnny Danes with Skilla Baby. Skilla, we appreciate you, my brother.
Diamond Boy.
Big Diamond Boys.